Hey, let's get it in today. So today, just want to talk to you about a transition that I had in my life about 4 years ago. And this could happen to anybody. It happens to you when you don't even think it's ever going to happen to you. And I was in that mentality where, not in my family, it's not going to happen in my house. That's for what, you see on TV, whatever the case is. But 4 years ago, as nobody's promised anything, nobody's promised to take another breath, because at any moment it could be just swooped from you. So I lost my brother 4 years ago. He moved on. He's no longer here with us in physical form. He moved on to this, he's with me in spirit, I believe. And at that crossroads, when that happened, I was in complete disbelief. I did not believe it at all, because I could ever imagine not having somebody like my brother, who was strong, who was furious, who was just fucking fearless, like losing him. I never thought that would ever happen. So when I go there and I see him at the funeral home, and then his boys are there, and I'm getting ready to walk into the room, where they have him, and I'm still in such disbelief. I'm just, no emotion. I'm just walking in straight cold faced, and then as I step into the room, I see him lifeless, weak, and I knew at that moment in time that was it. He was gone. And so, yeah, does that shit hurt me? Fuck yeah, it hurts. It's one of the worst damn pains I've ever felt in my life. Probably the worst pain. Has to be. And I know my brother would not want me to fold. He would not want me to cower down and go back to being this old version of me that didn't give a fuck about anything and was just floating by in life, finding excuses in everything that I did, and just trying to pick up the pieces the next day. He would never want me to go back to that. So I made a decision at that point in time to get worse or get better or stay the same. I chose to get better, and I chose to be grateful, and I chose to take every day as a gift and to move towards what it is that I want to become before I become it. And I had to do that by hardening my mental psyche, my mental toughness, and building that house, and knowing that that's the shit that's going to get me to the next level. And that's what's going to give me the more appreciation of living on this earth, and moving in a direction that's going to be somebody in my family that's going to change it for our family, for the next generation and the next generation. So that's what I did. And then I continued to find strength in that. And I had faith in my steps, faith in my walk, faith in my breath. And I aligned that with discipline. Discipline, that's the fire, man. That's the fire that keeps you going. And that's your why. You attach that discipline with your why, and now you're talking about, you don't need somebody to light the pilot for you. You don't need somebody to lift you back up. You're gonna do that, man. You're gonna do that yourself, and you are gonna find so much power in that, because it's no longer gonna be about any kind of external. It's all an ignition switch that's always been inside of you. And you can always come back to that resource, that power. It's here, it's with us. So, and then after that, man, you just continue to build. And you can even use the Ed Milet. He has a book, it's called The Book of One More. And you just use that in everything, man. If you're battling addiction, like his dad was, One more day. If you're trying to strength train, because I believe everybody should be strength training, you got to build muscle, man. 70% of your body's skeletal muscle. You got to ask yourself, okay, one more. So, I mean, you got to say to yourself in your head, one more rep, one more set. Come on, man, I'm going to go to the gym one more time. And just once you get there, you know how it is. You get out there and you're going to do a race. We all know it. And we don't want to go out there and run those 2 miles. Well, we get out there, but once we get going, guess what happens, man? The competitive spirit, the juices start flowing, and you start picking up the pace and you start running faster. And before you know it, it's done and you feel good and it's over. You know, that's anything in life, man. That's just that pain. It just looks scarier than what it is. And people just, our brains are designed to protect us. And they don't want us to be in trouble. So you got to push past that, man, knowing that this is something that you're doing for you. This is something that's going to increase your momentum, your effectiveness, and your consistency. And again, it goes back to that word discipline. So that my mentality is this, man. It's just all about being of service and being grateful and knowing that this can all be taken away from me at a moment and as the wind blows. And I'm gonna live every day as if it were my last. And that's my mindset. Because if you live like that, you're gonna go for every little and when opportunity arises, you're gonna be ready, man. You're gonna be ready. You're gonna be favored. And and as long as you just continue to go, continue to drive, continue to move, continue to fucking just believe in you and know that, yes, this is greater than me. This is greater than me. So it's awesome. It's awesome. So yeah, everybody has a crux. Everybody has that fork, that freaking jumping off a cliff moment. Whatever that is for you, trust in yourself, man. Trust in you. You are worth it. You are 1,000,000 times enough. And you got a lot to do here. And so don't ever shy away from that unfamiliar, because that's when you start feeling that, step into that, man. That's that fear. That's that fear. And that fear is that tingling sensation telling you got to go towards that. You got to go towards that. And don't worry, once you step into the fear, it's only an inch deep. It's not an ocean, man. And you can do it, okay? I know you can do it. Just look up. Yep, see? Your parachute opened. You're good. You're gonna float down to the earth, man. You're gonna get up and it's gonna be the best damn experience of your life. And so all of this shit that people cannot take back from you, that's what you need to be investing in. Get your time back and experience this with your loved ones and with you. That's the priceless stuff, man. That's what we should be working for. And the only way you can do that is when you get past what everybody else thinks, because honestly, at the end of the day, they don't give a fuck. They don't. So make moves, have a massive action plan, take one more step, be your own inspiration, and do what's required when you're fucking tired. And just don't make fucking excuses, and just go and be grateful for every fucking step. It's alignment. Trust the process. The process, keep going. You're 3 feet from gold. And you just got to keep digging, man. You got to keep digging. One more, and just go. All right. I know we've all dealt with this, and I'm not the only one that has to deal with loss. But just know, just take every breath, take every step, and just keep walking with a purpose and faith as a switch, which is your discipline. You turn it on and off. and you want to keep on going towards what it is that's going to stretch you, that's going to challenge you, that's going to make you throw up sometimes because you work so fucking hard, know that that's what's going to bring out that best version of you. And just do those hard things every day and just keep building on that 1% better than you were yesterday mentality. Remember, that gets you to about 37x by the end of the year if you do that every day. Small, simple steps. That's what's going to get you there. And just keep the pace. Keep the pace. If you ran a marathon, you know that those pace setters, when you're running with them and you lose the pace, you don't keep up for don't even take that long. You just drop back and you just keep slowly dropping, and then they're getting further and further away from you. So the more that you'll let them get further and further away, the harder it's going to be to get back up there. But if you just keep taking more steps every single day and you try to keep pace as best as you can and bring your best when you're not at your best, well, you're going to look back and you're going to be like, damn, what the fuck I just did. And then after that, man, you're just going to keep on evolving. And you're going to keep on evolving. You're going to keep on going. All right. So your commitment is stronger than your excuses. And once you commit to something, your mentality should be no fucking plan B, man. Zero option mentality. I'm going to get there no matter what. And just fucking dial in and use whatever it is that was tragic in your life as fuel, fire, as the flame to ignite your inspiration. Because now it's time to get to work. Now it's time to go hard. And now it's time to bring out the fucking beast that's inside. And know that, yes, this is my time. And live every day as if it were your last. And just focus and align yourself and be around people who have that same type of mindset. And if it's in your environment, you gotta change it, man. You gotta find a way to make that environment better. Whatever it is, find a way. Don't find an excuse. Be 100% responsible for your life. Don't be a fucking victim. And know that this shit is going to get better. Stick the fucking path. Go to the unfamiliar and just keep going. You got this, baby. I know it. All right. Let's go. Get it in today. Do what's required. Be inspired always. Let's go.